Hey guys, so if you are watching this video, if you were sent this video or one of us sent you this video, it's probably because you are interested in what it is that we do. You're interested in being an influencer, you're interested in social selling, you're interested in influencing products online. So if this is you, then you are exactly where you need to be. So I'm going to introduce myself. Everybody here is going to introduce themselves. So I'm Nella. I'm 22 years old. I'm originally from Uruguay, which is this really, really tiny country in South America. I came into the United States when I was 3 years old. I grew up in Raleigh, North Carolina. My story is a little bit different. So I kind of was the person that really didn't try too hard in school, and I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, but I went to college because that's what everybody else was doing, and so I kind of just followed the crowd. And it was really hard for me because me paying out-of-state tuition, well, not me, but my parents paying out-of-state tuition, it was something that I always had on my mind. Like, I'm in school, it's really expensive. My parents are paying double what everybody else here is paying, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with this degree. And if I don't figure it out, then my parents are gonna lose out on a ton of money. So I immediately had to figure it out. I was in my junior year of college when I was introduced to this business, and I was a business major. I had no clue what in business I even wanted to do. I didn't like numbers, I didn't like school, I didn't like anything. I was the person that sat in class and I was like, when am I gonna ever use this stuff? Like, I just don't ever see myself using this stuff. And I was almost like only memorizing things to get by. I wasn't actually learning anything, and it wasn't anything I was passionate about. So I remember February of last year, I was like literally Googling like how to make money from home. And like I did some of those survey things where you make like 10 bucks, and then I didn't really find anything because everything else kind of seemed like a scam. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just stay away from those scammy, situations, and I'm just gonna try to figure it out. So then I went through this other phase of my life, and I had to disconnect myself from a very toxic group of people. And so I went on this app called Bumble BFF, and it's a really neat app where you literally swipe left and right to make friends. And I was on there and I came across Landon, and I was like, holy crap, who is this girl? She jumps out of planes, she's beautiful, she's traveling, like, who is she?
Be my friend.
Be my friend. I was like, whoever she is, like, I just want to be her. I just want to have whatever she's doing, I want it. And so we matched on there. It was really crazy because Landon actually wasn't in Wake Forest, North Carolina. She was literally driving by. So what are the odds that we cross at the perfect moment? So that was like
universal line.
Right. It was like the first, I guess, like sign of like, I need to do this. So immediately after that, I was like, what do you do? How do you make all this money? And how are you traveling? And how can you afford to do all the things that you're doing? And she introduced me to this business. I immediately was like, give me like a couple of hours. Like, I'm going to figure this out and I'm going to do this. I joined March 27th of last year. So I've been doing this for well over a year and a half. I hit really big, I guess, stepping stones in my business really early on, which kind of gave the light of this is what I want to do. This is literally what people go to college to find, their purpose, their passion, and I found it outside of college. So I dropped out. I quit my 2 jobs that I had while I was in college, and I made this my full-time job, and I've been doing it full-time ever since then. So
yay.
Yeah.
All right, so when I had started back in last February, almost 2 years ago, I actually wasn't looking for anything. I was the type to just settle with college, settle with a job, whatever. I was gonna figure it out later on. So I was going to school for nursing, I was waitressing full time, and I gotten into skydiving. And skydiving is where I found my passion. And so I would be in class and I would be looking out the window so depressed. I'm like, I'm not even hearing anything anyone's saying. Like, this is not where I wanna be. And I come across a girl, Lish, she's another skydiver, and all I was seeing was her hair post. I'm like, okay, this girl's hair looks amazing, it looks bomb, just give me whatever she's using. And we got talking and she's like, why don't you just do this business with me? I'm like, you know what, girl, let's do it. Like, why not? I'm not gonna say no to anything. I just jumped out of a plane, like, whatever. So I started doing it, and the next thing I knew, it just blew up. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, let's keep going. So I used my first bonus check, which blew my mind, and I used it to come fly down to Florida to meet all of these girls. And just seeing what we could all do together as a team and as a woman empowerment group, I was like, I just have to keep going. So I turned around, I went home, I quit school, I quit my full-time job, and literally packed up my car within 2 weeks to take on this full-time. So it has completely changed my life for the best. I've been traveling nonstop, and yeah, all because I said yes to an opportunity. So.
Sweet.
So a little bit about me. My name is Rachel. I am also 22 years old. I joined this company on the 1st of December last year, so almost a year. And at the time, basically, I was just looking for a change in my life. I didn't know, I was in school for, I didn't know what, kind of felt forced, like Antonella did. And so I kept changing my major. I'm trying to find what I was passionate about, but I just could not find that. And I saw, kind of like a waste of money. I don't really see the point. I was in school and in class, kind of like, what am I doing here? Why am I learning this? This is not helping me. And so I was just in a very bad place where nobody around me was very, talking about their goals and their future. And I wanted to be around that, and I could never find that. And so I sat on this opportunity for a while, just watched her on Instagram, just kept saying, like, that could never be me. I could never be like that girl on Instagram or a salesperson. I don't even know how to do that. But then just one day I was just fed up of like the normal routine. And so I said, I'm gonna do this. And basically I've been running with it ever since. I was able to, afford moving, and it's been great meeting everybody. Like, it's incredible what this business can do. And I do wanna point out, like, we are shares people, not sales people. So I thought that going into it, right? I thought, like, okay, they're just trying to sell me something, but they truly were trying to sell me an opportunity, and that is what we are trying to, give everybody else, an opportunity and, of course, a product, great hair. So yeah.
Awesome. Hi guys, my name's Emily and I'm 23 years old. So my story is a little bit different. So I also was kind of just raised with the mindset that I needed to go to school, get good grades, find a really good job. So that's what I did. My junior year of college, studied abroad and came back from studying abroad and started working an internship at a financial services company. And in the middle of that internship, I actually just got a message on Instagram with this opportunity. So I decided to look into it, was super curious but skeptical at the same time, because everybody that I saw doing it was traveling and making money from their phone, just kind of living the life that I wanted, but I never thought would be possible, just because I had that mindset that I was just gonna settle for my corporate job and do that until I could retire. So then I joined the business July 15th of last year, so about 15 months ago, and then I went back to school, finished my senior year of college, I graduated, and then I actually started my corporate job that I had accepted a while ago. And then this past October 1st, I actually retired from my corporate job and just moved down to Tampa with a bunch of the girls. So now I just do this full time, get to travel, and now I am living like that dream life that I saw girls doing. But it's crazy that so much can happen from this opportunity, and it's completely changed my life and so many other lives, so we're excited to share it.
Yes, we're so excited, and I think a lot of people, they see us on Instagram, they see us, influencing, they see us posting the content and doing the things, but little do people know that this entire thing all started with an oil. And it's really funny. It's crazy to think it took our scientific board 3 years to perfect the oil that is in every single product that we hold. And so that oil is called a Rejuvenate oil. It is a blend of 14 essential oils. So the name of our company is Modern Nature, so modern science mixed with naturally based ingredients. So it's kind of crazy to kind of see the science behind it. I know a lot of people aren't really crazy about it, but when you see it, you're like, holy crap, like this
All the
is
work that went to put into it.
Yeah, it's insane. And it took them 3 years to perfect this little bottle of perfection. It's like our holy grail. And so basically what makes our products different? Why are we number one, right? We are the number one luxury hair care company in North America. So what makes us number one, and what makes these products different? So most products don't actually penetrate through to your hair cortex. So in the hair cortex is where all of your problems and hair concerns are found. So from the hair cortex, most products don't actually penetrate all the way through, which causes your hair and your products that you're currently using to just build. And so when our products actually go through and resolve the issue, we're not masking anything. It's like, how many people have acne and they use makeup to cover it up? Your makeup's not resolving the issue, it's masking the issue. Like most shampoos people are using now are just masking the issues with wax and silicones. Think of it this way: how many times have you gone to get your hair done and it looks all beautiful and nice, and then you go home and you have to wash and then it's not so beautiful and nice anymore? And it's because they use the products, they use heat to just mask your hair concerns, and it's not actually doing anything beneficial for your hair. So what our hair products do is they promote natural hair growth through all of the ingredients that are all extracted from either fruits or from plants. And so with the scientific stuff backed into it, we are anti-aging, we're vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free, silicone-free, and we're also Leaping Bunny certified. We have so many amazing awards behind these products, so we definitely have a lot of credibility to back us up. So with the products, we don't target necessarily hair types, we target hair concerns. So we have a system for everyone. And when I mean everyone, we have women to men to children to dogs. And we just launched skincare, so we also have skincare as well. And the cool thing about our products is you are getting what your hair needs, okay? Not what you think it needs, what it needs, right? So some people need hydration, some people need oil control, some people need to reactivate the hair cord or the hair follicle because you're thinning, right? Some people are lacking shine and moisture. My big problem was dandruff and frizz. We all have different hair problems, and so we have different shampoos and different conditioners, different treatments that treat different things. So that's a little bit about our products. Consumable.
So like I said in the beginning, this is a tangible product. Everyone washes their hair, so it's not like other companies where they sell you things that sometimes you don't need. Everybody has hair, everybody washes their hair, and so you guys know people who wash their hair, and it's as simple as that.
Do you want to tell your mom's success story?
Yeah, so my mom actually went through breast cancer in 2016. She lost all of her hair, and through that, when she finished chemo and radiation, I actually just joined the business. So she was using the products, and her hair is so long now. We compared some pictures from breast cancer walks that we went on last year to this year, just a few weeks ago, and it's amazing how much it has grown. And of course that also interested me because that related to me. My mom went through breast cancer, and these products were originally created for to test on chemo patients. So worked so well they made an entire line.
Alright, so with that being said, everything is now becoming all about social media. If you don't already know, Amazon is taking over completely. They haven't already. The whole world. I personally, everything I buy is off of Amazon.
Same.
So how convenient is it to order something online and just have it to your doorstep without having to go out, stand in line, go find all these products? They're there for you. So we are shares people, as Rachel had gone over. We are not salespeople. So influencing, social media influencing is where it's at. For instance, if I go to Starbucks, anytime I get a new drink, you can bet your sweet butt that I'm gonna put it up on my story and let my followers know what I'm drinking, or I'll just put it up there. I have so many people message me and just asking what I got because people care about that. If I can make a personal connection with someone or that I've been following throughout their journey and I see what kind of makeup they use, I see what it looks like on them, like I wanna go and buy that. Same thing with our stuff. We use our skincare. People are gonna ask, wow, your skin looks amazing. What are you using? Oh, you're a walking billboard with your hair. People are gonna see that transformation that you have, and they're gonna be like, okay, like I want what you're using. So we do get paid 10 different ways. It's not just commission like some other companies do. We get paid 50 cents to every dollar.
The average is 35, so we are
above average. We get paid 10 different ways. So we have ranks that range from $100 all the way up to $20,000. How insane is that? We also have this thing called Smart Start bonuses. So it's the first 60 to 90 days that you're enrolled that the company is just like, hey, welcome, here's some extra money, extra bonuses, welcome. So let's say you get one customer. This person's gonna go tell their mom, their sister, their best friend, everyone they know about these amazing products, and they're gonna come back to you because you are the new shampoo dealer. And not only that, when these people are sharing, they're getting $20 credits onto their account. So of course they're gonna wanna use their referral. So when you get 4 people as customers, not only are you getting the $60 bonus, and you share the opportunity and someone's like, you know what, I'm ready to do this with you. Not only do you get an additional $150 for creating that block, let's say you do that 3 times. That's all the bonuses, 60 times 3, 150 times 3, but they're giving you an additional $500 just for doing that. And you can keep filling up your little board for all the 60 to 90 days that you have. So with that being said, you're also hitting your ranks, and that's where the $100, the $20,000, everything in between come into play also. What I absolutely love about this business structure, there is no competition. It is completely collaboration over competition. So let's say I help Nella get to the certain rank, get to the 5th rank, MMB. Not only is she getting $500, but I'm getting $500 too for helping her. It's vice versa. When she helps Rachel get to that rank, they're both getting $500. That's not taking away any money from me. That's not taking away any money from her. That's just a motivator saying, hey girl, like, let's go. If you're ready to run, like, we're making money together.
And another big point too, it's like when you clock into your job now, right? You clock in, you just have to worry about you, right? You don't run around your office and you're like, hey, what do you need to get done today? What do you need? Like, no, it's very much just you, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But in our position, it's our job to make other people successful. Not only does that make the person that you're helping happy, but it is such a fulfillment, I think, for all 4 of us and for every other woman in this business to be able to get messages like, hey, you changed my life. Hey, thank you so much for sharing this opportunity with me. And the reason why we talk about this is because there's so many people out there that need inspiration, that need motivation. And so when it is our job to help you be successful, we're not gonna like just sign you up and then just leave you there and not talk to you. No, it is our job to get you to the top. If you join our teams or any team and you're not successful, what good does that do you or anybody, right? It is our job to make you successful. So that's why, and with the Smart Start too, like if you don't get the 12 customers and three team members on your team, guess what? You don't get penalized for it because we don't hold quotas over your head. So you don't have to do it, but do you want the extra money? Of course you do, right? They're just giving you an extra money. So they're just giving you extra money. So you don't have to. There's no requirement. It's not like, oh my God, if I don't get the 12 and 3, or if I get 11 and 2, I'm like, something's gonna happen. No, nothing happens to you. But if you get to 11 and 2, we are gonna get you to 12 and 3. Like, there's just, it's our job to help you guys. So it's like a huge, huge thing too.
You have incentives?
Yes. So aside from those 10 ways that we get paid, there are some other crazy incentives that we have. So one of them, Landon was just talking about the different ranks that you can hit. So at that 6th rank, Market Mentor, you can qualify for a completely paid for Cadillac.
A white Cadillac.
Yeah, it has to be white and it has to be 4 years or newer, but completely paid for by the company. So that's an incredible incentive that I know.
We actually both have ours, and they are on their way to picking theirs up shortly, so.
Yes. And then aside from the Cadillac, there's so many free trips too that we can qualify for. So a bunch of the girls last year went to the Bahamas. We were in Nashville. There was a trip to Barcelona and Monte Carlo, Vegas. We're going to Cancun next week, Grand Cayman this February.
Bora
Bora, yes. So many different free trips that they can qualify for based on different, like each trip is a different qualification, but they're all so doable for every single person in this company. So that's an awesome incentive to kind of push us to work harder, and who doesn't want to travel for free, all-inclusive trips. So that's amazing. And then the last thing that I want to cover is a new founders opportunity that's open. So most companies, the very first people that start with the company do have an opportunity to become a founder. So we had that. Right now we're 5 years old. Year one, we do have some original founders, but then our company blew up. Now we're a $1 billion company. So they decided to reopen up that founders pool for any of us in the business and for anybody joining. So right now, for joining this quarter in October, November, and December, you have a chance to earn 1 share into our company's founders pool, which means that you will get paid quarterly for the rest of your life based on our company's revenue. So by earning that share, they're just going to take all of our revenue, over $75 million every quarter, and just split it up for those founders. So that's,
and they're only going to go up, y'all. The legacy founders, which are the first group, those profit shares grew in 5 years by 3,055%. I didn't even know they could grow that much, but like 3,055%. When I told my dad that number, he was like, okay, Nella, are you becoming a founder, or like, do we need to, like, what do we need to do? Because that is huge, y'all. That's literally life-changing money. You want residual income, money when you sleep? That's this.
You guys, we get paid 5 times a month. You get paid every Friday, plus big bonuses on the 15th, plus you can have an additional founder share check.
4 checks
for the rest of your life
of everything else. Like, it's so insane. It's so insane how good it is now, but it's so good right now because it's ground level, you guys. Companies saturate, comp plans saturate, and our comp plan right now will not look this good in the next 5 to 10 years. It won't. There's just no way. So the people who are getting in on this now, think of like if you had joined Apple, Facebook, Microsoft, Instagram, when they were that ground level. Like, those people are just, they're good, they're fine, they're taken care of. And you have the same opportunity to take your life into your own hands, because this is an opportunity that we have the pleasure to talk to you guys tonight about. And also it's something that I tell people every single time I'm on a call. I'm like, hey, this is for you. You know, like this is ultimately for you. We're sitting here like, we're here, right? Like, we have the opportunity. We want to give it to you, y'all. This is literally a gift that we're able to give to you. And all you have to do is literally pull the ribbon and unbox it. And that's all you have to do. And so we're gonna go over some frequently asked questions, because I'm sure you're probably sitting there and you're probably like, they didn't cover this one little thing. So we'll get there. We're gonna go into some frequently asked questions, and then how and what to do when you're ready, right? So when you're ready to do this with us. So
I do want to touch on one thing really quick. Speaking of working from our phones, you guys, we just opened up to Ireland and Poland.
Yes.
Starting November 1st, we are there officially. So with that being said, we are on the US, Canada, the UK, and now Ireland and Poland. No, we don't live in Ireland and Poland, but on our phones can take us there. So keep that in mind. That is a huge deal. Those are places that haven't even been touched yet. So there's no such thing as oversaturation.
And fun fact, when you build founders in other countries, guess who also becomes a founder? You do. So you can literally get shares not just in the US Canada pool, but you can also become a founder in the European pool. That's like 2 pools of money. That's double shares. And so it's a huge opportunity for growth. And so one of the most frequently asked questions, we get asked this every single day, is this a pyramid scheme?
It's the Egyptian thing.
Right. We get asked this question a lot, and what's crazy is the amount of people that ask this aren't 150% educated, and I can say that because we were not either. As soon as I saw this, I was like, oh my god, it looks kind of like, you know, you guys have seen the episode of like The Office.
She's scheming.
Right? She's scheming. And I was just like, okay, this is weird, right? But I just want to inform you guys on what a pyramid scheme is, what all it entails. So one, it's illegal. You can't, it just doesn't work. Like, and another big thing, the reason why people look at structures like this and they're like, oh, it's a pyramid scheme, is because they think that the person who recruits them, because that's the term they use, the person that recruits them makes all their money. We just mentioned how we got paid. Again, when you get paid, it does not get taken out of our salary or yours. I don't get your money. Like the company pays me for helping you, right? That's time that we spend training, mentoring, giving like training calls. We do all these things, right? It's time. So we don't take any of your money. And again, you can surpass the person who brings you into this. I have someone on my team specifically who surpassed 7 people above her. And it wasn't because she did anything crazy. She just worked harder. She worked harder, and so what do you do when you work hard? You deserve more money, right? So
you can walk into a place of business that you work at. 2 of you are gonna both go in. One person's like, I'm not gonna do anything today. You're gonna go in busting your butt off, and you guys are both gonna leave with the same check.
Not here, sister. Not here. So another big thing is they don't hold a product or service, you guys. We hold
lots of products.
The number one
product.
The number one product in North America. Like, what? That's insane. So not only that, but we have an amazing product. And another big thing too is like when people are like, oh, it's scammy because you guys have to recruit people. Like we just talked about in your Smart Start, you have to get 3 people. Where would Landon and Emily be if Lish hadn't shared this with them? Where would we be if Landon hadn't said yes to this? And where would Rachel be if I hadn't said yes to this? We're all connected. And we literally, like, I literally call Landon and I'm like, Landon, what do you need me to do? Because I want to help you. That's the type of relationships that we build. It's sisterhood.
That's the type of friendships you need in your life.
Yeah, it's sisterhood. I'm like, sister, you're going for a big goal, like big money, big checks. Like, what can I do to get you to that money?
There's so many spots open at the top.
At the freaking top. We're just like, come on,
like
there's room. Let's go.
I don't want to be in Cancun drinking margaritas by myself. Like, I want my girls with me. Like,
yes.
Let's go.
And so, you know, it's about the community, and that goes back to toxic people in your life. Do the people in your life help you grow, or are they slowly dragging you to the ground, right? So it's one of those things that when people ask, like, is this a pyramid scheme? You guys, this isn't your mom's MLM company, and it's not your grandma's MLM company. Social selling, social influencing, tapped into network marketing, it's a wrap. It's like there's so much money to be made, and if you're not making money off social media, you're losing a lot.
How much time do you spend in a day on Netflix, watching Hulu, just swiping through Instagram, just scrolling? Oh, I wish I had her life. What is that doing for you? Use that time that you have available. Don't use the excuse, I don't have time. You have some time.
Look at all the time you spend on Instagram. It doesn't have to, we don't sit down and work for hours at a time. Yes, maybe sometimes, but like most of the time it's like on the go, in between doing things, in between class, in between shifts. How many times do you go to the bathroom during your shift to freaking check your phone? Like, you know, like
that's how I did the bare minimum at the beginning. I was like, when my tables were covered, I'm like, all right, let me see what I can do.
So it's about flexibility, y'all. And like, it's like, you have your 9 to 5. Okay, what are you doing from 6 to 10?
You prioritize.
You know, what are you doing from 6 to 10, right? So there is time. You just, we also help you manage that and help you find that time. I know that that's one of the first things that we do during training is we want to know your schedule. We want to know where we can help you implement this. So the next frequently asked question that we get is, what do I need to do to get started? What are the requirements? Well, there's really only a few, and one of them being coachable, having an open mind, and allowing the person who's introducing this to you to actually teach you. Because again, like this is, and a lot of people ask, are like, oh, well, what if I fail? Okay, well, if you don't fail, you're never going to be successful.
But what if you try?
But what if you try? Right? And so how many times did you have to fall off the bike before you learned how to ride it, right? You're going to fall off, a couple of times before you figure out how this works. You know, we didn't learn products overnight. We didn't learn how to give you all this information overnight. And we're not reading notes. This is literally off the top of our head, right?
We didn't quit our way to the top either.
No, and we didn't quit our way to the top. We failed our way to the top. We fell, and guess who picked us up? Each other. And so every single moment that you're going to feel lost or down, we're going to be like, hello, it's me.
Here.
We're here, and we're here to literally help you get to the top. And so when people ask, what do I need to do to join? So in order to join this business, you do need to make your initial investment, which
we all did.
and I would do it all over again if I had to. And we have 4 options. So when you join this business, you obviously want your own products. You obviously need your website, right? You need your tools, you need your training, right?
You need to use it to influence it.
Yes, you need to be using it to influence it. We're not like one of those companies that post other people's before and afters. We post our own. We want you posting your own, right? Because your followers don't care about our care. They want to know what this is doing for you, right? So we have 4 options. So they all include your license to sell, your personalized website, your online office, your samples, your brochures, magazines,
marketing materials.
Yes, your social media training, which is literally worth so much. And your Market Partner Academy, right? So the difference between the packs are different products. So we have our Big Bad Wolf.
Everything.
He retails for $2,000, and you get him for $7.99. So it's 32 products. It has all of our skincare, all of our entire men's line, our entire kids line, our entire intense repair line, and also all of our styling, a bunch of shampoos, a bunch of conditioners, oils, split end mender, the blowout, everything. And then we have the $5.99 product pack that comes with 24 products.
All the skincare.
All the skincare as well. It doesn't have the full men's and it doesn't have the kids line and it doesn't have intense repair. Those are like the differences. And then we have our $3.49, which is our most popular pack because it is a good kind of place to start. But again, you want to have all the tools. So if you can go for one of the first 2 packs, we highly recommend it because we're going to have sales. You're going to want to use the different products, and it's going to save you so much money in the long run. And so with the $3.49 pack, it's 12 full-size products, but
you don't get all of the skincare.
Yeah, you don't get all of the skincare. You just get like 2 of those products. And then we have our $1.99 product pack, which includes 1 shampoo, 1 conditioner, 4 styling products, our oil, and then 3 styling products. And some skincare samples. But with the $1.99, the shampoo and conditioner are more so for flat, thin hair. So if you're more on the thicker side, I would go with a higher pack because again, you guys want to get products that are beneficial for you and your success and your hair transformation.
And we're not trying to break your bank, we're trying to help you make money.
Mm-hmm.
But truthfully, the more you have, the more it's going to benefit your business in the long run. The more you can test on yourself, on your friends, whoever. You just have like a broader spectrum.
Yeah, and you can get a feel for everything, right? And like you can also like, I know a lot of people get higher packs. They do something called like borrow a bottle, and they'll basically, they'll have someone do their hair quiz and they'll be like, hey, use this bottle for a week or 2 weeks and let me know what you think, right? And so it's a good way to kind of get people to kind of feel out the products without them having to initially become a customer. You can kind of then get that feel before.
And also there is a 30-day money back guarantee too. I do like touching on this because this was something new for me. I think this was something new for all of us. So having that safety net there, like you get all the training, you get 30 days to use the products and everything. So you know what, I want to take this on. Like, let's keep going. But again, like you have that safety net there.
And at that point with the safety net, it's like, what do you really have to lose? Like, what do you have to lose? Nothing.
You just got a crap ton of good products.
You get a bunch of good products. Like, you are getting mentorship, personal development, women empowerment.
You're working with some successful entrepreneurs.
And you really have nothing to lose. It's like one of those things that, yes, you could be scared of a million different things. You could be scared of failing. You could be scared of people laughing at you. You could be scared of all those things. But I want to ask you, when do you decide to do this? When and where? Okay, because we're looking at you, we're seeing you, and we believe in this business. Okay, and we would not be talking to you guys if we didn't. When and where you join this business? Are you doing this for them, or are you doing this for you? Are you doing this for your future, or are you doing this for someone else's future?
Do they have the life that you want to live?
It's one of those things that you're probably going to go around and you're going to be like, hey, so I just, saw this video, like these girls, they kind of look like legit, but like kind of not. Like, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Well, you don't ask a homeless person how to become a millionaire. You ask a millionaire how to become a millionaire. So when you're going around asking for advice, I hope that they have the things that you intend on having in this business, because if they don't, they're not going to understand. You can't go to a brain surgeon with a heart. He's not going to know what to do with it. Just like they're not going to know what to tell you other than their insecurities reflecting onto your decision. Don't allow someone else's negativity, or maybe they had a bad experience, or maybe they didn't find the right company.
Maybe they gave up.
Maybe they gave up, like maybe they did not give this their all, and people don't want to fess up to that. Like, oh, hey, like I sucked. It's
I
easy.
did the best I could.
I did the best I could. No, they didn't, because like we said, you fail your way to the top. They probably didn't have the right people around them to push them through and to literally be like, hey, come on, like, let's go. We have things that we need to do. And so, when you guys make the decision, it's yours. This opportunity is yours. We're gifting this to you. Whoever got you this video, whoever sent this to you, like, they're ready to pour into you.
This is your sign.
This is your sign. If you have been waiting for a sign of like, I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm tired of being in an environment.
I'm tired of settling.
Yes, I'm tired of settling. I'm tired of the norm. I want more. I'm hungry. I want to make more money. I want to impact lives. I want to change the world. If that's how you feel right now, then you have to say yes to this. Not for our sake, for yours.
Use that as your foundation.
Yes.
Even if you want something more after that.
Right.
There's
like
so much more beyond this.
Beyond this. Like, we have all done brand deals. We've all done completely different jobs. I started another company called Babes in Denim, completely separate from what I'm doing here, but it's something I'm passionate about. Design. It's my creative outlet. Like,
it's that network that you had,
right?
With all the friends that you've made.
And my business is extremely successful because I took the training here and I implemented it outside, and I was like, holy crap, you guys, like, this is life-changing. And so if you guys are interested, please reach out to the person who sent you this video. Let them know where you're at. Let them know what your questions are. Get on a phone call with them. Pick their brains, right? Because they're the person that has
all the
yes,
questions.
because they have what you're looking for. And so just ask. And again, if not now, if you're not going to say yes to this now, then when? And if you're sitting there thinking, oh, this sounds too good to be true, well, I'll tell you right now that things that sound too good to be true never come twice in life. So jump, run, and we're literally here on the other side waiting for you guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening to us.
With you.
We're so pumped. We're excited. Holidays are coming, so ready to be making tons and tons of money. Christmas is coming.
Black Friday.
We're so excited.
To touch on.
I
So
know.
Yes, get with the person who sent you this video. Pick their brains like crazy. Talk about all the holidays. That's how it's going to be huge of making money. And we will see you soon.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.